Hi there, Mouseketeers! PrincessMinnie or Kate here, and today I am joined by...
John's here as well.
John's here! And so we're going to have a lot of fun today, because we're actually going to be filming two videos back to back, and you may be able to guess what they are based on the title, but I wanted to separate it into two videos so, well, we've really both got our chance to shine today.
Okay.
I feel, you know? If you're a returning friend to my channel, then just a warm welcome back, and I'm really excited that you tuned in for this one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it could have a pretty fun result as well. If you saw, the title of this video includes giveaway, and this itself is not a giveaway video, but it will lead to a really good giveaway. So this is kind of like my marketing research video for the giveaway. I'll explain more.
I'm learning with you guys as well.
Yes, I explained it to him like 4 times. If he doesn't remember, that's not my problem anymore. But if you're a new friend, thank you for stopping by. I hope you will subscribe, as the giveaway that will be coming up will be open to only subscribers, so you might as well subscribe now, right? Like, that just makes sense. And to turn on that bell notification icon, so that way when the giveaway actually does occur, you will be the first one notified of it. Before we move on, and I explain more about today's video, I want to give a big subscriber shout out to Miss Disney Mama. Miss Disney Mama is always just like such a big supporter. She has always such nice comments, nice things to say, and I always appreciate such sweet and thoughtful people.
It's a cool name too. It
is a cool name, and I love that Disney's in there, so you just right away, I feel like you get to know her a little bit. Like, she loves Disney, she's a mama, right? I mean, she's a miss. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot of clues.
Tons of elements.
Yeah, like just layers and layers of personality there. But no, thank you so much. I always look forward to reading your comments and connecting with you on Instagram as well. So this is a, like, which Disney princess am I pin tag. I'm so used to saying pin. Yep. It's just a tag, and I will be tagging a few amazing people to complete this as well. This was begun by my friend Terryn over at the channel TwinkleBellTerryn. If you have not checked out her original video of this, then I will link it down below, and I highly recommend going to check her out. And I know a few other YouTubers also completed this, and I've watched all of the ones I could find, so if you put one up, I probably watched it. And but nobody tagged me to do it.
Oh wait, so you're just tagging yourself?
I'm just tagging myself in, guys, because I really wanted to do this. So the way Terryn set it up was that you could do it and just do the questions, or you could set it up and do a giveaway. So essentially, I'm going to be answering a whole bunch of questions about myself. And you guys are going to be responsible for, in the comments below, telling me which Disney princess you feel I most resemble. Just personality-wise, not looks-wise.
So, like, you weren't invited to the party, but you just showed up anyway, Maleficent style? Is there answer?
Everyone's getting cursed. Yeah, like, not cool, guys. But for real, though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tally up the princesses in the comments, and whoever people most voted for me being like that princess, like say Ariel, I don't know, because I'm wearing her in honor of, I think she might, this is one of the few princess shirts I actually own, and I mean, it's so princessy, right? It's so traditional princess. It
is. In the traditional Hollow Knight.
The Disney Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's say Ariel gets the most votes down in the comment below. Then when we go to Disney in May, I'm going to be on the lookout for some special Ariel themed merch, whichever princess wins. And that will be a giveaway in May with that princess themed merchandise.
That's cool. So they have influence.
They have all the power. Like, if everyone votes that I'm Pocahontas, we're doing a Pocahontas giveaway. If everybody votes that I'm Jasmine, Jasmine giveaway. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
I think I made that clear. I hope so. If not, questions in the comments below, totally welcome them. Love your comments. Keep them coming. But I will say, I will need to get a certain number of comments, because I feel like it's not really cool or fair if only, like, say 10 people vote. And then that might just, the princess is gonna be like three people voted for Jasmine, so I'm Jasmine. You know what I mean? Like, I want a bunch of comments. So in order to hit the giveaway threshold, we will only be doing a giveaway if I get at least 50 princess comments.
So 50 total? 50
total.
Okay, okay. So,
per subscriber, not like, oh, and I asked my 4 friends and they also agreed with me, you're Cinderella, you know? So 50 unique comments. I think that's pretty easy. All you do is type a princess in down below that you think I most like, based on the questions I give you. Again, not based on appearance. I would love for you to tell me why you picked it, but as long as 50 people vote in this comment poll, I will be doing that giveaway in May with items from the Disney World parks. Before I start too, I want to tag my people. I like tagging people at the beginning of tag videos, so I feel like they pay a little bit more attention, or it's easier for them to be like, oh great, I was tagged, I'm gonna look at the list of what I need to say very carefully, and I'll also put the list of questions down below. So the first person I'm going to tag is my friend Robin from the channel Oh Hello Robin. Robin is awesome. She recently hit 1,000 subscribers. She is just gonna be soaring up in her subscriber count, I know it, and I would love for you guys to tell me which Disney princess you feel she most is like, but she's gonna have to do the video first before we can make that judgment call. So Robin, make sure to get on this, because also maybe that'll help you pick a princess that you want to collect, the one that is most like you personally. The second person I want to tag is such a sweet person who at the time of this video is not even in the country, so I hope that she gets a chance to see this video when it comes out, because I don't know how long she's away for. But that's Jessie from Miss Cherry's channel. She's currently exploring Tokyo Disney as I'm filming this, so she is just such a wonderful, exciting person, just the most generous and fun spirit. So definitely check her out, and I hope that she'll do this video as well, because I'd love to figure out which kind of Disney princess she would be. I'm also going to tag Becca from Disney Kitty, because Becca and I share one of our same favorite princesses in Belle. And I think I have some good ideas of which Disney princess Becca is most like, but I want to hear from all of you. But in order to figure that out, again, she's gonna have to tackle this challenge. And there's one more person I would like to tag.
Who's that?
You.
I saw this coming.
So, in our next video, John's going to be answering these questions about which Disney princess he is. I cannot wait.
And we will reiterate.
Wait to hear.
We will reiterate, not based on appearance.
Not based on, I mean, I don't know. Just based on appearance alone, I'm having some trouble deciding.
You know what? I mean, if we're gonna do it, why don't, when we're in there in May, why don't I also do a competing giveaway for my princess?
Oh yeah, definitely. So hopefully we don't get the same princess, because we're very similar people, but I think that our answers to these questions are going to be fairly different.
We got some core differences.
We do. But it's not, this is not like an opposites attract relationship.
But the important thing is dual giveaways.
Dual giveaways.
Like Dueling Dragons, the ride that should not have been removed from Universal Studios.
Devastating.
Oh, it was so good.
Alright! Let's figure out which Disney princess I am. Make sure to, track along with me and figure it out, so you can comment down below. It's not LaCroix, everyone, if you've been following the LaCroix saga in my videos last week. It's bubbly. It's also lime. But yeah, no, LaCroix has not yet sponsored me. So, I don't mind not having brand loyalty.
But there will be brand loyalty if they sponsor you.
What's that quote from The Office, from Dwight, where he says, like...
something like along the lines of, like, I value loyalty most of all. I can't...
And I'll be loyal to a company, unless another company is willing to value my loyalty at a higher price, and then I'll be loyal to that company, or something like that. We butchered that, guys.
He definitely does it on the lines of like that, but it's like more like, I feel like one of the things this company pays you for is my loyalty, but if some company were to pay me more for my loyalty, then I would be loyal to them.
That sounds right. That sounds much better.
And that is how I feel every day at work. Every single day.
Oh yeah. First question, what is your favorite leisure activity or hobby? This is like intensely difficult for me to answer, and the reason why is because I have so many hobbies, and like I just feel like I keep adding hobbies and not taking any away. So I would say YouTube, huge hobby for me, love it. I put a lot of time into my channel and I love every second of it. I also love to read, big reader. Sometimes I go in spurts where like I'll read 5 books in a month and the next month I won't read a single book. I do love just watching TV and movies. We've been on a kick of doing a lot of video games and board games, both together and with friends, so we love that. And also, I would say if I had to narrow it down to one, my absolute favorite hobby is planning Disney trips, like the fast passes and the park schedule and the food and all kinds of things like that. But I can't do that all the time. So when I can do it, it's my absolute favorite thing to do in the whole world. But when I can't, I would say the other activities that I mentioned.
So Alex is the moderator, so which one is like the main one?
I feel like the hobby I'm spending the most amount of time on right now is YouTube. And I love it. So I guess YouTube, like filming, editing, commenting, like responding to comments, etc. Thinking of new ideas for content, and but I mean, I just have so many. I also like to paint. I like to cook. I like to whatever. I think if we're all being honest, most people's hobbies now would include just scrolling aimlessly through your phone for hours on end. But like, I don't know if I need to be that honest right now.
We'll go with YouTube.
YouTube! It's YouTube. Question number 2. Explain your style. Okay, so I do dress casually once in a while. You know, I'm wearing a t-shirt, I'm wearing jeans right now.
This is as casual as she gets.
This is pretty much as casual. Like, I mean, I work out a lot, so you can oftentimes see me in athleisure, but that's usually when I'm working out or immediately before or after it.
But like, to clarify, you're not one of the, you don't really wear.
I guess it's not athleisure because I'm actually wearing it to work out, so it's just athletic gear.
Yeah, even if
right?
even if it would be turned athleisure, you don't wear it after your workout or before your workout unless you're going to it. So
I don't come home and change into pajamas usually.
So both those are out.
Yeah, I just change into my workout clothes, which I often sleep in afterwards. But my actual, like, when I feel most like myself, it's when I'm super dressed up, like really glam, hair and makeup done, especially if my hair is either like platinum blonde, like I really like, that I need to get done for our trip really soon, or a color. So if you see my my main icon on YouTube, my hair is blue. That I'm dying to do again. I've done full head of pink hair. I really want to do purple. When I have pink hair and I look in the mirror, that's me. Like, that is exactly who I am in this world. Blonde is a close second.
We need to see the pink hair again.
Yeah, we do.
Or them for the first time.
I know. Yeah, no, that's definitely who I am. So I'm not like a shrinking violet. Like, one time someone at work said to me, like, I get the feeling that you don't like to be the center of attention. Like, I was like, you could not be more wrong. Like,
great job, detective.
That's the reason why you're a teacher and not a detective. Like, I enjoy having eyes on me, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm the best looking person in a room or anything like that, but I would much rather be the most overdressed person compared to the most underdressed person at an event.
That's the best explanation for your style.
Yeah. And I'll be overdressed for a lot of things. Like, if you don't tell me how to dress to come to your house, I might show up in something too fancy.
Like fancy rompers.
Super fancy rompers.
I would if I had to just say you get 2 words to describe your style, I would say fancy rompers.
My style, pink hair, fancy rompers. I like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. Question number 3, Terryn. Like, girl, I have dreaded this question. Because I think that how people will take this answer varies so wildly based on their definition of the word in the question.
What's the question?
Are you humble? Okay, so I think that I am not humble, but not in like a horrible way. Like, I don't think I'm like this egotistical monster who thinks I'm better than everybody else. I'm not like the least humble person you've ever met.
You're nice in the middle.
I think I'm a balance. Yeah, I'm balanced. Like
she would accept an award for being the most humble person.
I just want to say thank you to me for earning this award without anyone else's help. But no, really, I'm a very, very confident person. And I think some people mistake humility for, like, not having confidence. I don't necessarily think that, but I think I'm also not trying to hide my light under a bushel basket. Like, if somebody was like, are you good at this? I'll be like, yeah, I'm good at that. Like, I'm good at Trivial Pursuit. I'm unbeaten in our friend group at Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, she's
and I'm not going to sit here and be humble about it. I'm going to be like, I'm going to kick your butt in Trivial Pursuit. You know what I mean? Like,
she does the trash talk, and she's on an insane board game winning streak that has really never happened before.
Yeah, the only time I've lost recently was in Clue, And that, my friend Jess, shout out Jess, won in like 2 turns. Like, I don't know if I'd even gotten to a room. I think I got to 1 room. Like, that was just insane.
She also set up the clue board, that's all I'm saying.
Not me, Jess, so.
Calling you out, Jess, that was some cheating.
Jess, I shouted you out. This is not the same opinion from your friends. Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm not humble, but
not cocky either.
I don't honestly think humility is like I would not want that to be my defining characteristic as a human person anyway. So I feel like some people think humility is this great thing you should strive for, and I just don't understand why. Like, I think if you're great at something, you should embrace it, you should be confident about it. I'm not saying you should be cocky, but you should be confident. So that's just how I feel about that.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I think humility is hugely overrated. I think you should be like right in the middle. If you know how to do something, tell people you know how to do it. If you don't, own up to it.
Just be nice and quiet about it.
yeah, just like don't rub people the wrong way is the answer.
Right,
which I don't think you do.
And don't treat people like you're better than them. I think that's what people think being humble kind of is, when you just put everyone else above you. For me, it's like, I think I treat people appropriately. I treat people how I want to be treated.
You do.
But I also have like a huge, great sense of self-confidence.
That's fair.
I think everybody should. I would pass that on to you. Like, be confident in yourself. Ta-da! I don't know what this is. What is this? I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm great at this.
Alright, next question.
Question number 4 is, if you could have any animal sidekick, what would it be? Now, I'm gonna narrow this down a little bit because I can't remember exactly how Terryn did this. If it could be like legit any animal, or if it has to be like a Disney animal. So I'm gonna go Disney animal, and right away I could narrow it down to 2 animals. Specific characters. My runner-up would be Hank from Finding Dory. First of all, squid, octopi, like octopuses, whatever, like they are my favorite sea creatures. I love them. Their tentacles, I think they're so amazing. Like, they're so just insanely cool animal. I just love them.
Yeah, right.
I've even thought about getting like an octopus tattoo, a squid tattoo. We've talked about John getting a whole like sleeve with an octopus. Like, I think they're so cool. I've read a lot about octopuses, and if you haven't, you should. They're just so amazing. They're such amazing creatures. And he's I've only seen the movie once, to be fair, and it was at least 3 or 4 years ago. So I kind of have just shaky impressions of Hank, but I just feel like I remember him being like sassy or like just over it, and I feel like I could get down with that. Like, I feel like he and I would really jive well together.
I can't evaluate this. I can't remember any of their names.
I don't think you've ever seen Finding Dory.
Oh, it's Finding Dory?
It's not Nemo.
Oh, no wonder I don't know who this is.
I think you would probably like Hank though, because you like me.
I also love octopuses.
Yeah. Alright, but then who I'm actually gonna pick, I'm gonna go with Miko from Pocahontas, because first of all, love raccoons. They just look like fat bandit cats. So I love the way Miko looks. Let's start with that. But also I think his personality is so adorable. I do wish I had a sidekick that I could talk to, but I feel like Miko understands Pocahontas, and he clearly wants to communicate with her as well, from what I remember of that movie. So I feel like we'd be able to hit it off. Also, we have cats, and I know I deal really well with a cat, and I feel like raccoons are kind of like as close to a cat as you can get, but not be a cat, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, if I want a cat, I should just have like Simba or whatever. Like, no, I don't want like an actual like cat. I want the raccoon.
No, I think it's a good answer.
Yeah, he's cute. Plus, I feel like we'd have really fun like eating snacks together. That's it? You know, no comments on that one?
No. I mean, it's just, I feel like I'm just like on like Family Feud. Like, good answer, good answer. Like, it's probably a good one for you, and he could steal you snacks as well.
If I didn't have to pay for them, that would be even better.
He might eat them before coming home. I feel like raccoons hoard. Like, they're like.
I think he hoards them in his cheeks, right?
That's squirrel, isn't it?
It could be many rodents.
We are not very knowledgeable about animals, to be honest.
I know what I think is adorable.
Yeah, but no, I think it's a good choice.
Thank you. Question number 5 is your dream job. And I have to say, as far as like careers go, like if I have to have a normal job, I'm pretty much living it. Like, I've trained for a couple years now, got my master's degree to become a reading specialist, and I love it. It's been my favorite year of teaching in the 8 years I've been a teacher. I absolutely love working with kids. Like, I don't want to work with like advanced placement, higher level kids. Like, that's awesome, but those kids can pretty much teach themselves. I want to work with the kids who need the most amount of help. It's so rewarding, and And when a kid finally gets it, it's just like, you're so happy for them, and it's just the most incredible experience of my life, job-wise. But this is talking about dream jobs, and so I'm gonna go real out there, and I would love to be like the person who does voices in like cartoons, video games, voiceovers for things. I think that going into a sound, like a recording studio or whatever, and putting in a hard day's work doing funny voices for cartoons that people are gonna love just sounds intensely fun. Like, I really love that idea. So I always watch like the behind the scenes of movies, how they make them.
Yep.
And I love watching actors and actresses in the recording booths, especially if they're using, you can tell, like they put their character side by side with the person, and you can tell they were using the actor's facial expressions and movements to also enhance the character. So I just love having that kind of stuff brought to life, and I'd love to be a part of making it. What do you think about that?
That's very you as well. I think, no, first of all, I think it's one of the coolest jobs, because I feel like you get to kind of be in Hollywood and get to experience, like, I guess, yourself acting with minimal effort compared to
Yes.
actually being on screen.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you can just be in your sweats, you can just roll out of bed, and then you just, like, knock out voice work.
Sounds good.
Like, I know you need, like, believe me, I know you need real talent for that, but at least you're not going, like, hair and makeup.
Right, yeah, so I'd like to look glamorous, right? But, like, you can't, I can't pull that off every day. That sounds exhausting.
Also, think about it from this perspective, like, alright, it probably was great to be the voice of the Grinch in the original Grinch. It wasn't great being in that huge costume that Jim Carrey had to get put into for hours.
That's a great point. You can do things that are a lot more fantastical, and they don't take a toll on you.
Yeah.
Alright, this next question, the next two, this is one of the reasons I really wanted you here, was to help me with it and give me your opinion.
Sure.
So I already have my own answers in my head, but I'm gonna let you answer these first.
Okay.
So the next question is, what is my best quality? He did not have this ready to go.
No, it's not that I don't have an answer. It's like, you want to make sure you have the right one. We talked about confidence. I think it could be confidence.
Wow.
But I'm between that. I would say, like, I think you're wit. I think you're extremely witty.
Thank you.
I'm gonna, you know what, I actually might go. I think you're extremely witty. I would say, like, your wit is probably your best quality.
Thank you. What did we had this really fun group chat with our friends Chris and Jess were in this big group text together, and they sent John a picture of this sheepdog, I think it was.
Oh, I don't know what dog it was, but
it was some kind of dog. I'm gonna try to put a picture if I can find it. And I think Chris was like, "This is John as a dog," and you said he needs like a really good, like, he looks like he'd be a Civil War general.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did.
But he needs a good name, and I instantly just wrote back, "How about Rutherford B. Have?" And if you get, like, history, like, I guess I'll explain it really quick. Like, there's a president around that time period, Rutherford B. Hayes. But I thought it would be funny. I'm explaining the joke to you. I'm sorry if you already got it and you're laughing, but, like, for anybody out there who doesn't understand my sense of humor, I guess, it's just like a little, like, pun, or a little play on words, that it would be behave, like a dog. Be good, behave. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have explained it, but, like, I just wanted to make sure people got it. And I think you were like, did you just have that ready to go? Like, have you been thinking about that for months or something?
To defend Chris, I don't think his point that it was me as a dog, I think he's just thought that's what I am. Like, he had texted it through like, "This is you."
This is you.
He wasn't like, "This is you as a dog," which is kind of more insulting. To be like, "This is you exactly. You're this dog."
Okay, so thank you. I appreciate that. Now, I would say, I was going to say, I think my best quality is my sense of humor.
But I think your sense of humor is witty, so.
Thank you. I just love to laugh, and I love to make people laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, we agree.
I'd like to say that I have other nice qualities, but I think laughing through life is super important. Alright, now on the flip side of that, what is my worst quality?
Oh, it's super easy. Like, just feel slighted at, like, the drop of a hat. Like, if we're ever, like, in company, and, like, you dare to challenge her, you just death stares from across the room, like, oh, it's like, "I'm sorry, I thought we came here together." Like,
I don't even, can you give an example?
yeah, like just last night, like, we were, like, playing a game, and I think at one point, like, said something contrary to your opinion in the game, and you gave me that look, like, you're supposed to have my back on this. Even though, like, you would 100% not have mine if you disagreed with me. So, like, easily slighted, easily offended.
Well, not easily offended like
No,
a lot of people are. I don't think I'm easily offended.
No, it's the wrong word to choose. I would say, I think you just, like, in very funny ways react to, like, someone going against you. And it's usually with a death glare.
I will say I'm not very forgiving. Like with John, like you're my partner for life. Like whatever we go through, we'll forgive each other and we'll move on. But like if we barely know each other and you like bother me, that's it. Like I don't need you. Like that's like I'm like I don't need you. I have lots of internet friends.
No, I don't think you're something too much credit. I just think you're like, I feel like what someone, like, it's lame to say, but like a person who does shoot pretty straight. So I think that it's more that if someone does something that bothers you, you don't seethe. Like a lot of people seethe.
Oh, I just let it out.
Like you don't just end a friendship, but you're like, that was not okay. But
I'll be like, that's not cool.
But what I think is funny is, like, I know because I see it all the time. It'll be like minor stuff, and she'll be like, put her foot down, like that is not okay. You're like, are you serious? It was a tiny joke, and she'll be like, fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she'll say what she thinks. So I say
what I think, and that's the thing.
It's part good quality, part bad quality.
That's the thing. It was really hard for me to come up with my worst quality, not because I don't have a bunch, because I guess we all do, you know. But I wanted to pick what the absolute worst one was, and be honest with you guys. What he just said, I don't necessarily think of as a bad thing. Like
that's how you know it's correct. If the person's like, that's my like greatest attribute, you're like, yeah, that's how I know it's the correct choice.
I guess my thing is like I don't want to be a doormat. Like I don't want anyone to like walk over me or like think that they can get away with things with me, I guess. Part of it is probably from being a teacher. Like I'm very like with things like people being deliberately mean or something, like I don't have time for that. I don't accept that. Like, you're gonna be nice, or I'm gonna call you on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if there's something to call you on, I'm probably gonna do it. In front of people. Like, but no, so
what would you say?
I think my worst quality is that I'm very lazy, unambitious, and like a procrastinator. And I think those all kind of like meld together.
That was gonna be my answer in the video you were making me do. Alright.
Oh yeah, it's my answer for you as well.
Oh yeah,
we both have the same worst quality, which is why our house is constantly a mess. Because
it's true.
Yeah, it is. Like I've told you guys before, like if you're seeing a video of me, assume like there are dishes in my sink, because there are. Like my thing is, here's the thing. We're getting back. I work very hard at work. I work very hard at the gym. If something matters to me, I am on it. Like I will take care of business. But if something doesn't have to get done right away, like if it's Monday and friends aren't coming over until Friday, nothing's getting clean until Friday 30 minutes before they arrive.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I always say that we need to have people come over every weekend because that's the only way our house will be clean. Like, having a clean house, I mean, it's not gross, but like having like a messy house, I guess, just doesn't affect me.
What you mean is like not dirty, but we don't have like museum quality rooms. We're not like showcasing it, and then we have to like scramble to get things ready.
Yeah, I'm pretty much like the Beast. Like I'll be like, do not go into the East Wing or the West Wing, or whichever wing.
And whatever wing she's calling it is just as she scrambles to throw boxes that are in one room.
You just close that door and just tell people, oh, that's not a good room to go in right now. Let's go in the living room. I can only clean about 3 rooms before people come over in 30 minutes. The kitchen, the living room, and the dining room. And that's what we gotta work with.
So what I'll say is I agree with your pick, but I think you should pull out ambitious. Because here's the thing I would say is I don't like this. This is not a pet peeve, because I hate that too. Just like I think people say ambition like it's a good thing. I think like it can be good if channeled the correct way. So I think lazy and procrastination, yeah, that would be like your bad quality.
We have a lot of mail piled up all the time.
Yeah.
To the point where eventually we just throw it away. Be like, hope that doesn't affect our lives.
If it was important, they would have resent it.
They'll resent it. Like,
but no, like I mean, ambition in and of itself is not good. It's like the whole Harry Potter thing. Like, if you're ambitious, you go to Slytherin. It's kind of the thing. It's like because ambition itself isn't good unless it's channeled for a good reason. Like,
I mean, I was ambitious enough, I guess, to get my master's degree to change my career essentially. But I don't want to move up anymore. Like, if I'm a reading specialist for the next 30 years, I will be very happy.
And I've been getting more responsibilities at work, and like that hasn't gone great.
Ugh, it's not
like,
fun.
No, like a performer.
I'm always like, oh, you want somebody to do something? Don't put me down for that. Like, don't put me down for that.
See, I'm the opposite. I'll just take on the responsibility, And then it's like, oh, I would have loved to go back to when I didn't have it. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's how everyone feels. No, there are some people who are like, give me all the responsibility, and I'm like, give it to that person. Thank you for working here.
Alright, next question.
Okay. Question 8 is, when or where do you sing the most? Because Disney princesses sing. So
It's gonna be super easy for me to answer next episode.
it's gonna be crazy easy for you to answer. But for me, so here's the thing, I feel like I sing less now than I ever did once I started my YouTube channel, because now instead of putting on Pandora or looking up specific like songs on YouTube or something, I will just watch my friends' YouTube videos. So like in the shower, YouTube, listening to a YouTube video, doing my makeup, watching a YouTube video like from the corner of my eye. Like,
That's true.
I used to sing all the time. Like in the car, I'll put on a YouTube video and listen to it while I drive instead of listening to the radio.
I used to know she was getting ready because I would just hear like Nicki Minaj rap coming out.
Yeah.
Come from like the bathroom, like, all right, we're gonna be going in 30 minutes somewhere. You know?
Yeah, so I would say I probably mostly do sing in the car. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Because now I watch YouTube videos while I do chores. It makes, like, doing the dishes that I do rarely, or the laundry that I do when we have no other clothes. I feel like that's when I watch YouTube videos now, because you can pay attention to them and also look away when you don't really need to be watching the video. So I think I would sing most in the car, and I love singing. I do love singing, but I also love watching YouTube videos. Question number 9 is, an article of clothing or jewelry that you can't live without. I don't have one. I could get rid of every article of clothing I own, and like, I mean, it would make me a little sad to get rid of them, but there's nothing I'm like, I need that in my life, and I don't have any jewelry either that I feel that connected to. Like, I like my Alexani bracelets, but even like my wedding ring, I take off to go to the gym. If I'm cleaning, I'm not wearing it. Like, so I don't necessarily need that on my body. Like, I'm still married to you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't forget.
I don't wear my wedding ring either. I do not like wearing a ring. It's just, I don't know.
I like holding your hand better without you wearing a ring, frankly. So.
I like seeing yours, but it's just a hassle for me, honestly. I don't like it.
So I will just kind of flip this question around and say, if I could only wear one item of makeup, like one type of makeup, mascara. Mascara is essential for me. I don't leave the house without it. I could have a completely naked face otherwise, but I will be wearing mascara. Question 10 is, most important quality in a prince. And so I'm going to take that as someone you'd want to have a romantic relationship with.
Okay.
And I would say, while there are a number of qualities someone would need to possess for me to be interested in them, the number one would be funny.
Okay.
There's no way, like I was saying earlier, I think laughing through life is the most enjoyable thing and the most important thing. And if somebody couldn't make me laugh, or they didn't laugh at my jokes because we didn't have the same sense of humor, it wouldn't work for me. Like, also, you know, you come across people in your life and you might not necessarily be attracted to them or think they're that attractive or whatever, but then you find out they're funny and it instantly raises their attractiveness level in my eyes.
It does.
Instantly. So I think that a good sense of humor is absolutely my number one quality, which you definitely have. We are just rolling constantly. In fact, I think I've told this I know what you're saying. What I'm gonna say? I think I've told this story before, but it was a long time ago on the channel, so you might have forgotten it, or you might not have even been around at that point. Really quickly, we watched Say Yes to the Dress, and by that I mean I watch it and John is forced to watch it.
Yeah, I prefer
and, yeah, but then you get into it and you say if you think dresses are like hideous.
I like to listen and rank things, so I'm like, the third dress was horrible.
He makes the best of it.
Yeah.
But this girl came on and was talking about how, you know, she and her fiance, like, they laugh all the time, like they seriously laugh like 4 times a day. And we turned to each other and we were like, we laughed like 4 times in the 5-minute car ride to the grocery store. Like,
I felt so sad.
I felt sad too. I was like, you're only laughing 4 times a day? That made me very sad.
I mean, we're also like kind of lunatics, but at the same time, like I couldn't live without it.
No, I couldn't live without it. Like, there's, like, you could be richer, you could be like more attractive, you could be whatever.
First of all,
like,
how dare you?
I know, it came out so wrong.
How rude. If in my stint I go, you could be more attractive, you'd be super offended. And now you're just dropping things like, well, you're butt ugly, so.
Well, you know I'm easily slighted.
Yeah. This would be like a tear-down argument.
But no, what I was going with is, like, I feel like you are crazy funny.
Thank you.
So, That's where I'm gonna leave that.
So yeah, basically we laugh at least 4 times a day.
Maybe like 15 times a video.
Yeah, that's fair.
11 says, if you could have any Disney ability, what would it be? And I think this was the hardest question because there are so many cool like powers and abilities in the Disney like universe. But I'm going to go with like my gut feeling rather than overthinking this. And I'm just going to go with Maleficent's like sorcery because I feel like that encompasses a lot of my favorite things. So, because I asked John, I was like, is there a character that has something to do with fire? Because I'm very like into fire. And and so
she's not
like,
an arsonist, but
that you know of. But no, there's
just leave candles lit like it couldn't cause a fire pretty frequently.
I feel like that's a common trait of people. But anywho, you were like, well, Maleficent when she's a dragon, and I was like, done.
Yeah.
So she can turn into a dragon, which means she can fly, which is one of my big things, and she can like breathe fire, and she's like, she could beat people up and like get her way. Like, yeah, I feel like Maleficent's abilities would really work well with me.
And if you're getting Angelina Jolie version, you just get wings in normal form as well.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
So you just fly all the time.
Yeah, I'm real into that.
Yeah.
But, oh, plus she can turn like the guy into the crow and stuff like that. So it's like transfiguration powers and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
that sounds cool. She's super powerful.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, she just has like solid powers.
Yeah. So yeah, Maleficent. There you go. Make that into a Disney princess, folks. 12's a short, easy one. What is your favorite color? My favorite color changes every couple of years, but right now I'm so loving blue in all its forms. I pretty much painted our entire house blue, and I would say especially Cinderella blue. I'm really loving Cinderella blue. I do love me some rose gold, but Cinderella blue or blue in general could be like an everything that I own, wear, touch, etc. And I also really like gray.
It's, you know, it's funny because like a lot of people clearly do, but just saying you love the color gray just sounds like so dark. Like it sounds like such a weird opinion.
It's so pretty.
No, I like gray too, but I just never heard anyone go, "Oh, my favorite color is gray."
For years, it actually was my favorite color, and my students didn't believe me.
No, because
they were like, "Fine, don't tell us your real favorite color." I'm like, "I am."
Yeah, I'm with your students. It sounds like a lie.
It really was true at the time. Maybe I was going through something.
I don't know, but
my like adult emo phase.
So what's the final answer?
I would say blue.
Okay.
Yeah, blue.
Blue.
And then finally, the last question, very redundant, is describe yourself in 3 words. Do you want to take that?
Oh, I have to do it?
You first, and then me. This is where my confidence comes in handy.
I would go with, and I already brought up like how witty you are, but I'm going to kind of group that within intelligence. I would go intelligent, funny, and beautiful.
Aww.
Because I think intelligent and funny,
you.
I think both, if you can't be witty without having both intelligence and humor. So like, intelligent and funny kind of merges to create the wit.
Aww.
And obviously I think you're pretty.
Thank you. That's good, because you're my husband.
It's going to be great when she does mine. She's just like, butt ugly.
Not rich enough.
But I guess sweet and kind of funny. But I don't get one, so funny.
You know I don't think being sweet's that important.
Yeah, so you're like funny looking.
Okay, no, so I guess I would have to go with funny, creative, and assertive. Of which of the 3, my favorite is assertive.
Yeah, it's for you.
Alright, so guys, you have to take all that information that I just gave you and try to come up with which Disney princess you think my personality is most closely aligned to in the description or in the comments down below. I cannot wait to read these comments. And remember, we have to get to at least 50 comments from people to reach the giveaway threshold, which will be happening in May once we have a chance to go shopping in Walt Disney World for some cool souvenirs. Thank you so much for being with us. If you're interested in finding out more about what Disney princess this guy will be, make sure to tune in for future videos, and we'll see you real soon.